Have I always believed in aliens in 80s? Absolutely yes. The first memory I have about in this lifetime about having a conversation on this subject was at the age of 8 years old. I was probably in the first or second grade in elementary school, and one of my classmates asked me if I believed that um, alien life exists. And actually, now if I'm thinking back, I mean, we were quite young. I mean, I need to give some credit to my classmate who throw in this question at that young age. I think, the E.T. movie came out in 1982. So we were born in 1987. And at the age of 8, it was like, what, 1995? So yes, probably we have watched the E.T. movie by then on a videotape. So yeah, anyway, she asked the question and I said, absolutely yes. And she said, oh, okay, so you say that with a lot of confidence, like I hear no doubt in your voice. Can you please explain me why you think that? And I couldn't. I couldn't say because I saw one, because I met one, or because I saw a sheep in the sky. None of that. I had no proof. I just said I just know. So actually this is what heart intelligence is. When you just step in and you just know the truth without being able to explain it. And it's quite annoying when you can't explain things. It's a very human thing. We need to be able to explain things. We need to give facts and solid reasons. And we need to be able to quote a scientist, or we need to be able to quote a paragraph from a science book in order to convince the other person about something. But the thing is that the human knowledge and the human mind is quite limited. The knowledge of your soul, however, is more or less infinite. Your heart is connected to your soul, and your soul is directly connected to the source. So if you tap in to your heart intelligence, then actually you can know the answer to things your human mind is unable to comprehend. So that's what happened to me then, I guess. I told her, I'm unable to explain. I don't know what to tell you. I just know. So has it ever happened to you that you just knew the answer to something from your heart? I'm curious about that. I think we need to use this skill of ours more. And I will tell you another interesting feeling I had when I was young. Actually, it happened to me multiple times. It's very interesting, and I would like to share because I don't know if it happened to others as well. And maybe you can explain me why that happened if you figured it out. So I was walking down the street, and I was it in my mind, I was some sort of a meditative state, walking down the street, and I was looking down. I was not paying much attention to my environment. I was looking down, and I saw my feet and my legs taking the steps, right? And I saw the ground. And then I noticed that the ground seemed so far away. It's in such distance that I would be extremely tall. Like I would look down from like 3 meters high. And anyone who knows me, they know that I'm quite short in my physical body. So I'm about like 5'2", which is about 156 centimeters. So if I look down to the ground now with my physical eyes, the ground doesn't seem to be that far. So why did that happen to me, that I looked down when I was young, and I was still a child actually, I wasn't even this tall yet. So I looked down and the ground was so far away. Like I would be, was it because I was remembering a previous lifetime of mine where I was a human who was much taller than this body? Or was it because I was remembering another incarnation where I was another being who was much taller than normally humans are in general? Or was it because I wasn't looking with my physical eyes? I was looking with my soul eyes. And as we know, the soul is much, much, much larger than our physical body. So I'm wondering about that. So far, I came up with these three options to this question, and all three of them are quite exciting, actually. So I don't know if you had a similar feeling. Please let me know. I would love to know about that. So at the age of 8, I couldn't explain anything. I just knew. But now I actually can tell you the story that I have physically met a higher dimensional being, beautiful being. But I will tell you more about this story in my next video. So stay tuned.